Alright, all of our new Unchained support is here. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Unchained Mist the Rage. So this is going to be the last of your support for this set. There will be 2 more cards coming, which should, actually there should be 2 more, which will patch up this deck. So starting off here is the Waifu Tax. I see you. So, you know, if you look at this from afar away, like, Shara very much looks like it is influenced by this card, like, down to the pose and everything. So this is a level 4 Fire Fiend effect monster with 1500 attack, 2000 defense. So you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So during the main phase, we can discard this card, special summon a fiend monster from your hand, and then destroy 1 card that you control. So the fact that this is going to be an extender, well, correction, it's a -1 to special 1 from the hand, but it lets you destroy something that you control. And then in great typical fashion, these Unchained cards will all have other great effects. So if a card or card on the field is destroyed by a card effect of an Unchained card other than the Ogre Shara, while this card is in your graveyard, we can special summon this card but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field, or we can just go ahead and recur this back to the hand. This card actually... inherently, this doesn't do much. It just goes, hey, you want an extra fiend monster on the field, and while it's down, you know, if you have another card that pops something, you could technically special summon it. It's also, if this deck gets like an Exceed or something, I don't really think that that feels all that bad because we can actually kind of turbo up some easier access with that. So, Extender, check. Is it what the deck needed? I mean, that's interesting. Next up, we have the Ogre Shma. This is going to be a 15-2000 with 1500 attack, 2000 defense. So you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So if this card is normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 lower Unchained monster from the deck, except for Shma. Then you can destroy 1 card you control. Also, you can special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except for Fiend monsters. Okay, so I can use this, special summon the Shara, and pop the Shara, and then the Shara will just bring itself back. So it guarantees I get 2 monsters on the field. Okay. If this card on the field be destroyed by a card effect or battle with an Unchained, or okay, so destroyed by battle or by the effect of an Unchained other than Ogre Shma, you can special summon 1 Unchained monster from your hand or deck, except for this. So this doesn't actually, so I could do this, bring out the other one, special add back. I don't know. Do these 2 feel actually, like, decent for the deck? Because, like, yeah, sure, extra extension capabilities are good, but I don't know. It feels a little bit rough. Hopefully our big... Oh, God, it's a Link 4. Okay, well, what was I thinking here? Did I really expect this to be, like, lower in level? Because it's supposed to be Unchained's boss monster, you know. You're already going to be able to bump into it anyway, off of the other Unchained support. So it's up, bottom. Okay, so it's 2 monsters, including an Unchained monster with 3,000, or on a 3,000 line. So you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn. During your end phase, oh lord, you can target up to 2 fiend monsters in your graveyard that were destroyed and sent there during this turn, and special summon them. But you cannot special summon while you control either of those face-up monsters, except for fiend monsters. That's actually kind of ridiculous. Because the gimmick to Unchained is you're bumping cards off of your opponent's field. You know, you want to be able to start doing link summoning and things with that. Now, if I bump into this, and we get the extra 2 bodies on the field, well, that's going to start to become a problem pretty quickly. If this card on the field be destroyed by battle card effect, you can destroy 1 face-up card in either field instead. Oh, wow. Okay, so actually this card's not terrible for a boss monster. You get the revive, you get decent stat line, you get something that's going to be able to basically keep popping, basically simultaneously to protect itself, which just gives you access to take advantage of what your opponent has actually set up on the field. Good job with it. It's not like game breaking, but like these are just little extra cards to add into Unchained to make the deck feel a little bit more consistent. I don't hate that. What in the world are you? Unchained Soul Rage Abominator? This is a little double-headed Cerberus I see here. So it is a Link 3 Dark Fiend monster with 2100 attack, and it's 2 boss monsters including a Fiend. So you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters face up, you target one of them, destroy a Fiend-type monster you control, and if you do, negate the targeted monster's effects until the end of this turn. I mean, that's okay. When a monster effect is activated on the field and you control a Link 4 or higher Unchained monster, quick effect, we can banish this card to destroy the monster that activated its effect. This does not provide you with the nice little words that we love that say negate that card's activation and destroy it. You just simply get you get a destruction, which isn't great. This actually doesn't feel particularly powerful. Obviously, you know, whatever other support we get will probably pull in. But, like, I don't know. I'm not excited about the Abominator here, considering the fact that both of these have yellow names, and they're supposed to be Ultras. And then we actually have a trap card here. So this is going to be the Unchained Syncretism? I don't remember who you are. That's interesting. So you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. So target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including an Unchained Link monster you control. After this effect resolves, Link summon a Fiend monster using only those 2 monsters. If this set card is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon an Unchained monster from the deck. That's what we come here for. That's the Unchained good stuff. Ooh. Our overframe actually is the Unchained Soul of Abomination. You know what? This actually looks pretty good. I do like this. I'm actually going to say that I do kind of like how this turned out. Maybe there's a little bit something more to this, but I don't know. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card, to say the least. So, definitely, how is Unchained stuff doing here? I'm kind of curious. You know, is it like initially too late to want to pick up Unchained stuff? Looks like Aruhas have already left the building. These are $200 a piece, man. These were already extremely expensive. Soul Lord of Yama QCRs. I mean, this card was already massively expensive. You're already up to some insanely crazy numbers here, just as like the day is going. Yeah, it looks like you had a couple of these move. Not a lot, surprisingly. Obviously, the Soul Lord of Yama from the 25th anniversary. This is going to be more of where I'd kind of expect things to be. $15 a piece on these isn't really terrible. Ultras, 12s. Obviously, I mean, the good ones here are going to be Soul of Rage. These are $12, but I mean, like, this guy's job is to be able to bump the things off the opponent's field, you know. He's the one that you want to see to be able to kind of get in the control pieces and kind of go. Meanwhile, you know, oh man, that overframe looks so much better for this. And of course, obviously, maybe we'll get an alternative form for Sarama. That'd be kind of nice. Anguishes are pretty cheap. And of course, Disaster himself is a pretty dog water card. It's actually kind of sad to say. But, so I'm guessing the new forms are what's underneath the locking key here, which actually, I guess, is canonically a little bit more noticeable. But yeah, Unchained stuff is not going to break your wallet, really surprisingly, all things considered here, because, you know, this theme is incredibly powerful and cheap. So, you know, new cards definitely help out with that. So what do you guys think? Please do comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.